Hi everyone, welcome back to the Dream Builders Club platform. I'm sure by now you must have received our special welcome broadcast, and the content must have told you something specific about what this thing is about. But even apart from that, let's take the time to just once more, within 1 minute, remind ourselves what we are about and what we want to achieve through this very special platform. But even before then, I can tell you that we are all excited, and a lot of people have never been more excited than now because of this special platform. What is the Dream Builders Club about? It is a special platform that is dedicated, set aside for the few. Probably not everyone, and it is not another teens, but it's like a teens within the teens. It is a platform set up for the few that actually want something more out of this business. I've been in this business for about 4.5 years now, and I'm sure there are a few that are like-minded that want something more out of this very business. I'm quite optimistic that the kind of results and breakthrough out of continents like Africa, from Asia, and then even Eastern Europe in these very global TNs can be replicated here, and if not even more. Now, the platform and the vehicle that will help you to achieve that, assuming you are hungry enough, is going to be this Dream Builders Club. So that's why the purpose of it is to be able to service those who want something out of this business. So we're going to be reaching you every other week, every day, or every two days, or every 3 days, at the least about 2 times a week, with special nuggets, special training, special insider information about how you can speed up the development of a team, which is the structure behind success in this very business. It's a pleasure having you as a partner. For today, we want to introduce you into a very special inaugural training session that will make the difference to your business. It is a new series. It is not going to be something that you find in the training hall, but exclusively to this very platform alone. As promised, this week I want to start you on a special series that will take us for the next couple of weeks. And it is such an exciting and fundamental series because it is titled The Bedrock for a Successful New Beginning. I'm sure you are itching to have a fresh start in this very business. So when we say the bedrock for a successful new beginning, we're referring to how you can start out in your TN's business afresh, and within the next couple of months, 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, build a thriving business that produces result, a business that is successful, different from the one you've built before. What is the key factor that needs to be in place this time around? If we say bedrock for a successful new beginning, simply the answer is institute a procedure. So what is a procedure? A procedure from the dictionary definition is a particular course of action intended to achieve specific results. That means in this very series, I want to show you how you can bring into existence a simple procedure that everybody that comes into your network from tomorrow will be able to follow and duplicate your result. What we're saying is that we want to show you how to have in your team, assuming your name is Jonathan, how to have in about 12 months from now up to about 1 Jonathan, 2 Jonathan, 3, 4, and 5 Jonathans in your team, because you have successfully replicated yourself into them. Through what? Through the principle of instituting a simple, unified procedure for building your business. Now, think about this. How you start people out in this business is most important, is crucial. Nothing is more important than that. How you start people out in this business is the most important aspect of this very business. Let me explain to you what I mean. Now, in the past couple of years, or if you've been in this business for only about a year or maybe 6 months or 3 years or 4 years like me, you will discover that the people you bring into this very business, you may have introduced them into some random procedures that is not coordinated. So it is not important whether it was £200 they entered into the business with, or probably they bought product worth £10,000. You understand what I'm talking about? To a great extent, you think it makes a lot of difference. But from my experience so far, listen to this. And if you've built a business and you are there listening or watching me this very hour, and you're one of the many that are looking at how do I actually break through these barriers and take my business to the next level, I'll show you something that is fundamental that can make the whole difference to your business. And that is the fact that you need to come back to how you start people out in this very business. Even in the past 2 months or so, if you brought people in during this period that we've been trying to create a new system and the rest of them, you will discover that if you did not introduce those people right from day one into a procedure and through a procedure, it is probably already too late for those ones as well. But let's leave those ones apart. I'm very sure that from today, what I'm about to show you now, very, very simple but fundamental, assuming you adopt it, and you get prepared before the next person come into your business. Not when the next person comes in, then you begin to run about. No, I want to show you something you need to put in place before the next person comes in. So that when the next person comes in, he is ushered into this thing I'm about to show you that is known as a procedure. Big difference. What that will mean is that the person will enter through a door. The difference is that it is most likely, if you stick with what we're about to show you, when it is the turn of that person to bring people in, it's going to bring people in through that same door, known as a procedure. Now, enough about the rambling now. Let's go to the practical of what I'm talking about. System and procedure. A little bit of a difference between what a system is and what a procedure is. A system is like the mechanical engineer that has gotten some degrees in the university, for example, and he is the head of a department in a company in charge of all the automobiles and the rest of them. But then you have somebody there who's probably less educated, who didn't even went to school. This guy, for example, comes and he's just a regular mechanic in that same department. Watch this. They all have the same motive. They work in repairing and putting cars back on the road. One is educated, the other one is not quite educated, but they both achieve the same thing. What is the difference? The one that is educated follows a system which needs education and the rest of them. But the less educated one achieves the same result, but how did he get to learn and to actually discharge his duty? He learned through a procedure. A high street mechanic register there, and within 2 years can bring your car all together, couple it, put everything together, and you're able to drive it on the road.